What's going on, y'all? So first, before I get into this video, I want to thank everybody for tuning in for last week's video. Y'all did the damn thing on that. I truly do appreciate that. Second of all, I put my what it is video up earlier, and I tried to re-upload that a couple of times before I actually published it. And I don't know what happened between the audio and the visual. It was unsyncing for some reason, and I believe it's probably on YouTube part. But if this video and audio unsyncs, I'm not going to re-record it for the simple fact that it's going to lose its essence. It's going to lose the initial reaction of what I had to say, and that's why I don't try to re-upload after it just published. Because after I tried it a couple of times with the what it is, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm sorry, but I was like, that video too good. I was hype. I don't want to come out, because I feel like when I re-record, I just come off like, you know what I'm saying? The original be so much better. But hopefully this goes well, and if it do unsync, y'all know why. Okay, I just told y'all. But anyway, this is Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 46, Con-fessions, okay? So we had Cheryl. No, we didn't have no Cheryl, and we didn't have no Megan. But Megan, bitch, we'll get on that in a second. We had Tony and Angela, Brittany and Marcelino, Sarah and Black Scent Sarah and Michael, okay, and Andrea and Lamore, and Shane and Lacey and John, okay. John Sheen. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. But not too soon. Let's just get the little people out the way right quick. Okay. So Brittany and Marcelino, I actually felt bad. I'm so glad my sinuses are draining forward now. I actually felt bad for Miss Brittany. Marcelino trying to be the supportive husband. He just standing there like letting her talk or whatever, because Mama went off. Mama had some shit to say, and it was very much deserved. Okay, I'm actually, at one point I was like, y'all can take Marcelino and Brittany off this show, but they bringing light to some shit that some real shit in a time of some messy bullshit that this show is. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay, it's called pedophilia. Okay, and pedophiles and stuff like that. That's what it is. And statutory fucking rape, bitch. That's what it is. Okay, because Mama trying to get custody of her kids. I don't know if she technically trying to get custody, or she just trying to find out where they are and give visitation or try to see them or whatever. These are the children that she had when she was 15 and 16 years old. And she had it by the guy that she met when she was 12 years old. Okay. Mind you, she said when she was 12 years old, this guy was almost 30. All right. So you can imagine how old that motherfucker is right about now. And she 20 something. She almost 30 herself, and to go through that whole process of finding out where he at, and then she found out some information about how the kids were taken away and put into protective custody to be protected from the adults or whatever, and now you're trying to give the children back to the father, reunite him with the fathers or whatever. They're at the tender age of what, 13, 10 and 11, okay? And her whole thing is why would you try to give these children back to this man who is the mother of the children are 15 and 16 years old, and he's a grown ass fucking man. Okay? You do the math, you could tell that you had these kids out of fucking statutory rape. Okay? If not rape. You know what I'm saying? And so she's in her feeling, baby. I felt so bad for Brittany. Brittany, was like, listen, I had to go through all this. This man picked me up and talking about something. Did I need somewhere to go when I was 12 years old? And then he sent me to this guy. He was a guard at his hotel. Okay? And that was motherfucker. Alright, she looking him up, kind of find out that bitch up in jail. And then he finna come off on be eligible for parole in a month. I said, damn, Brittany got a story on her that goes on so much, unfortunately, when we hear about these sex trafficking, human trafficking, kids being taken and used as sex slaves and stuff like that. It's disgusting to hear about, but it goes on, and she's shedding the light onto it. So I appreciate this story because, baby, we seeing that, and ain't no telling what happened when she was a young child and all the stuff that she had to do. And I felt so bad, really, when she was like, People want to tell you, stop taking so much accountability because you was young, you was 12, you was a kid when you was forced to do this, you was forced into drugs, you was forced into crime, you was forced into sex, you was forced into this, bitch. But why do everything? I try to do everything, and then the person that made me do all this stuff, they're not suffering the consequences, but I am. I said, Brittany, bitch, go off. You deserve to go off. Go all the way off, mama. Marcelino, what you doing next week? That better be a therapist or some shit type of therapist. They trying to make it seem like you trying to go over to another bitch house, okay? That better be a therapist that you was over there talking to. That's what it better be. Something that you was talking to on the low. That you ain't want your wife to know that you was getting some help, okay? That's what it better be. It better not be no other bitch that you getting some nookie from. That's all I know, okay? Moving on from that, we got them out the way. Andrea and Lamar. Andrea, you are selfish as shit, okay? Bitch, you selfish as all hell, alright? This bitch literally sat there, mind you, Lamar, he took his gang colors off or whatever. He said, I'm gonna be neutral. I'm gonna put on all black, okay? Come on with my little tin hat. Look like I'm finna go smoke a skokie down at the beach in Miami, okay? Go to Cuba or some shit like that. That's how he was looking like he finna go on the beach. I said, all right, Lamar, you clean up nicely. Okay? I said, Andrea, Lamar ain't that bad looking of an older guy, and you keep on fucking around with him, and you better hope that he ain't been fucking around on you. Well, next week we'll find out some shit. Cause, and I'm be like, listen, bitch, you pushed him into another bitch arm because you up here acting funky. That's what you acting like. You acting like your puss stank. Okay? That's what you acting like. You know, ain't giving him none, you know, and you're not trying to see where he's coming from. Okay? Now, granted, y'all was together in all these years while he was in prison, and you gonna sit your ass there in that confessional and fix your goddamn lips to say, when Lamar was up in jail, it was always about me. Me. But now, when he got out, it's about his brothers. It's about the kids. It's about this, and then it's about me. I said, bitch, you got your goddamn nerve. This man has been locked up for what, 20 years almost? Of course, once he get out, if he's been out for a year or so, he's trying to get to know his people again. Why did you think that the world was just going to revolve around you? Okay, he came in. Listen, this man came in and took care of your kids. Where are the kids' father? Where's Tennyson and Ida's father? Okay, that's what we want to know. I've been wanting to know that question and the answer to that question for a minute, okay? What happened to him? And do he see them kids? And do he see the bullshit that you doing? You probably ran that man away. I don't like to place blame like that, but given if you acting like this is what probably ran that man away. He gave you 2 kids and said, deuces, I can't do this shit no more. Okay? That's what it seemed like, you know? Lamar trying to have a good night, okay? Have a little date night. You know, she up here talking about, well, when you was in jail, you said that you was going to come out here to Utah. We was trying to get you paroled to Utah, but, you know, they wouldn't parole you to Utah. But you not on parole no more, so what you do? All you do is be out there with your brother. He said, first of fucking all, I work, I come home, I kick it with you and the kids, and then I go play basketball for a couple hours with my brother. What? I can't have no me time? I said, I know that's right, Lamar. You better speak up for yourself, Lamar. Okay? He was like, listen, I know what was said or whatever, but see, we're going to have to come through a compromisation. Okay? Because listen, I got school out here. I got work out here talking about LA, you know, and he got shit doing. Okay? And you deliberately put it in your mind that you was going to move that man out there to Utah. You had no room to move and no room to budge. At one point, he did consider it, but now he's not. Okay, and I wouldn't want to consider it either, you know, because of the way that you're acting. You keep on pushing a person like me. If you push and push and push, I'm going and keep on telling me to do this, keep on telling me to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do the complete opposite. And that's what it feel like Lamar doing. You pushing him, so he pushing back in the opposite direction of what you want him to push, you know? And so at this point, you're being selfish as shit because you never had any intentions of leaving in LA. And my whole thing is this: why not compromise to go look elsewhere? Why do you have to stay up in Utah? Why do you have to stay up in LA? Let's go find something and start anew for us. Put a footing down for us, you know, in a new place. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to do that. Neither one of y'all asses want to do that. But then again, they both stubborn. But I still feel like Andrea is going about this the wrong way. And then this bitch gonna bring up, well, might as well just get divorced. I ain't want to bring this up at the table, but what about if we just go ahead and get divorced? He was like, wait a minute, bitch. And if I didn't know that Lamar cared for Andrea, I knew then in that confessional when he said, my heart sank. And I was just like, what? When she mentioned divorce. Ain't nobody trying to get no divorce. I said, you really know this bitch to be putting up with her. God damn, Lamar. Okay, I see you. You was a good man for a minute. For a minute, we seeing that you about your shit. But bitch, don't let me have to take that shit away next week when I find out that you got condoms up in your bag. I said, Lamar, who them condoms for? And them magnums, the gold pack. Bitch, who you using it for? Cause Andrea ain't been giving you nothing. And see, why you keep on holding back? Talking about something. It's just so awkward trying to get back to where we are. Why? Why? Because you making it that way. You up here got this imaginary issue with your man. Girl, anyway, moving on. She doing too fucking much for me. What? Anyway, moving on from that. So, we got them out the way, Brittany and Lamar. Tony and Angela. Tony and freaking Angela. Angela sat up in that driveway trying to look on spy on Tony. I said, girl, how long you been sitting up in that driveway smoking that cigarette? I mean, what number cigarette is that? Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't the same damn cigarette. All right. You know, she gets up and she go in the house. The lights go out. I guess she waited until the lights went out. Because when she went in the house, the lights was out. She get in the bed. First of all, she crawled up in the bed. I said, bitch, I ain't crawling in the shit. I'm sleeping on the goddamn end because I be having to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I be having to pee to drink water at night to loosen my throat up sometimes. But girl, okay, you sleep by the wall. I don't trust that. Let me put you in the corner. But so I can feel you when you trying to get your ass up out. You know, she let Tony, you dumb. You dumb. You let him sleep on the end, on the outside of the bed, so it can be easy for him to sneak the fuck out, bitch, and then to sneak the fuck back in. Now, let him sleep by the wall, so he gotta crawl out, and you can feel the motion of him trying to crawl out. Girl, you don't know. You don't know. Okay? But anyway, since you gotta track him and stalk him and all this shit just to keep his ass in line, she get up in the bed and she put his arms around him, he put his arms around her, whatever, and then gonna wake up while she was getting dressed and gonna say so, I thought you was going to go to down the fade. I said, bitch, obviously she didn't. She came home and you know that she didn't because you was holding her last night and I'm pretty sure y'all had sex. But Angela, you ain't fooling nobody. That little blurb talking about something you want fucking him when he was fucking them prostitutes or whatever, and you talk about your sex life and y'all need to get some, you's lie. And the fact that you willing to still fuck him while he was fucking prostitute, bitch, girl, go get your STD test, okay? Go to the doctor and get the whole panel. You look like you work at a hospital or something like that too, okay? I don't know where your office at, if it's in a little clinic or whatever. Bitch, you wearing scrubs. I know what you do, though. You ain't no nurse. I know what you do. You're an intervention specialist or something like that. Girl, take your ass there and get you a whole panel of tests, okay? That's what you need to do, you know? But anyway, she was like, no, I was sitting up in the driveway and I was making sure that you was doing what you said you was doing. And I realized that you was really doing what you said you was doing. Okay, you just chilling up in the house. Tony laying back in the bed like this. Ain't this about some bullshit? I said, Tony, you brought this shit on yourself. Tony said it himself. All my relationships, I cheated on them. Okay, so it is what it is. You know, he tired of the fact that she keep on talking about, you know, tracking him. So you spying on me. I wouldn't have to spy on you if you weren't fucking around and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. Blah, blah, blah. So they get through having their little conversation. They in the car. Where they going to? To the to the church to go see Brother Joey. I said, he the pastor? Brother Joey looked more like Father Time, for real, for real. He looked like he can go any minute. But he looked like he probably got a little pep in his step too. So he got a look that can be deceiving. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, Angela telling him all about their situation and how they met and when she said when Tony was like, well, I just got out of prison, Brother Joey was like, first of all, Brother Joey was sitting there like this. Oh, okay, right. And here go Tony. Well, I just got out of prison. Oh, prison? That was Brother Joey. He was taking it back so far. Oh, I said, boy, okay. Yeah, he just got out of prison. And, Angela put it out there that he was fucking prostitutes. It was like, I was cheating on her with all these girls that was in my text messages and stuff like that. It went more. I had sex with these women and all this shit. He was like, okay. And so, Brother Joey tried to get deep. Brother Joey said, I'm a psychologist up in this piece too, okay? By the gift of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the Lord's house, so therefore I'm gonna give you some psychological advice. Listen, how was your childhood? How was your father? Was your father around? I mean, he was abusive or whatever. He treated my mama like shit. He used to abuse us kids or whatever. He used to take us sometimes and then, abuse us and woo, woo, woo. And then I realized just now that part of the reason why I treat Angela the way that I treat Angela is because of the things that I seen my dad do and shit like that and boo, boo, boo. I said, Brother Joey, you did what anybody could have did. You got deep for a second. Their version of deep. I said, oh, you didn't take much to get that out of him. I said, Angela, what was your job? You could have did that shit. He was like, I didn't know that was going on. I knew something was happening for him to do the things that he do. I said, girl, you ain't no shit. You ain't no shit because you couldn't get this out of him. I said, because Angela, she needs to know all this stuff before she go ahead and marry him. I said, the fact that you still thinking about marrying this motherfucker is just blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. When he constantly said that he cheated on just about every woman that he's been with, and that ain't even the problem. The problem is that he's cheating on you with prostitutes, okay? That is the part that I can't get past, all right? I can't get past that. Close that blind up, okay? No. Close it up like this, bitch. Don't leave it like that. Close that shit up. We ain't trying to, barbed wire that shit so and electrocute that shit. Put some voltage on there, okay? At the highest amount. We ain't trying to jump over that. I said, Angela said, I'm gonna take the risk. I said, oh. Okay, Angela. At your own risk, and you like adventure, so go ahead and do what you gotta do, girlfriend. Go ahead, because we can't sit here and keep on telling you what you should be doing. You gonna do what the heart of your sake do, okay? You not listening to your mind. You listening to your heart. And sometimes you shouldn't listen to your heart because your heart can lead you astray. Okay? But moving on from them, that was them. Then we get to Shane and motherfucking Lacey and John. Girl. Somebody asked me, did I cut my hair or was my... Now, do it look like I cut my hair? Can't you see these? Can't you see this? Can't you see all of this? Girl, even when it's in the back, you can see this. Anyway, y'all just ask crazy questions sometimes. Mr. Shane. No, we gonna do John. John at the little halfway rehabilitation house. Okay. His sister Jennifer comes over. And she's asking him how he's doing or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm getting back on track. I've started work again. And, I'm just trying to get myself clean, trying to get myself decent, go back home, whatever. And then, I want to get back over there to Lacey. She was like, because the sister asked, what do you think it was that put you over the deep end? Something along that line. Because then he started talking about the fact that Lacey got married to Shane. And she was like, Mama said. See, this is the thing that I don't fuck with, okay? I'm finna paraphrase and I'm finna interpret it for you. This is shit I don't fuck with. That bitch. That's what I don't fuck with. Okay, I ain't like that bitch now. And I ain't like that bitch 15 years ago, okay? That bitch ain't nothing but a manipulative ass whore. That's what she is, okay? She been playing games with my brother, flaunting all this relationship up in his face or whatever. You ain't have to do that shit. You ain't have to play around with him like that. You knew that he'd do anything for you and you gonna front this other nigga up in front of your face. Bitch, you was a bitch. That's what Jennifer was basically trying to say. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Jennifer, I feel you, but your brother needs to just move on. He hook, line, and sink on that bitch. He acting, obsessed because this motherfucker said once he get out, he gonna go over there and try to get Lacey. I said, and then he said, I'm gonna marry her. I said, I don't, like mama said, y'all toxic. And just because you want that don't mean that it's good for your health and good for your life. Like, look at all the stuff you've been into while you've been with this girl. Uh, Sir, you scared me because you sound a little obsessed, okay? Baby, you can't let go. All right, and Vo said don't let go. I'm saying let go. Okay? Hold me tight and don't let go. That was a little thing for the little Valentine lovers out there today because it's Valentine's Day. That was a little serenade for y'all. Anyway, yeah, I'm salty as fuck. I'm salty as fuck, bitch. I can admit that. I can admit that. Fuck out of here. Let me stop playing with y'all. But I was like, John, let that shit go. Okay, that girl don't want you, but then again, guess she do. I truly feel like if Lacey could have it her way, like Burger King, she would have Shane and John. Okay. Meanwhile, we go over there to Shane. Remember, Shane told his friend last week that he cheated on Lacey before they got married. And so they go out. Oh my God, this is so fun. We should like bring the kids here. Okay, so they playing rollerblades and all that stuff. And then I had instant nostalgia. Okay, I was like, oh my God, this is taking me back to the days of when we went to Rainbow Skating Rink and a rink out here in Chicago. And they shut that shit down. Bitch, that was my motherfucking childhood, girl. Childhood. Ugh. I used to be on those skates like this, bitch. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Okay. Don't let this body feel fool your ass. Cause bitch, I could do some things. Bitch. Girl, run circles around your ass, okay? Not necessarily run. I'm talking about on the blades and on the skates. You know what I'm saying? But they up there playing around. He fall down, we fall down, but we get up, okay? So he takes it upon himself to decide to tell her, oh my God, babe, we've been married for like 3 months, and oh my God, I just love you so much. I love you. I love you too, babe. I love you too, but this was fun. I need to sit down here and I need to tell you something. So there was this one night, basically I got drunk, and it was this girl. Okay, all right, don't interrupt. There was this girl, she was coming on to me. What happened? Okay, I cheated on you, but this was before we got married. So why did you marry me? Cause I love you. That's why. Oh my God, I can't believe this. You're fucking pathetic. And she got the fuck up and left. I was like, Shane, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen? You took her out and played her with a good time. And at the one point, you actually got me defending Lacey, but Lacey said, bitch, I think this karma. I think this is like karma for what I did to John and to Sheen. I said, yeah, bitch, when you put it that way, yeah. So I said, let me take that care back. Okay, now, you probably deserve this shit because you fucked around on John with Shane and then you played him or whatever. So now you getting played right the fuck back. Shit, God don't like ugly, okay? He really don't. Moving on from that, she drove the fuck off on his ass. Girl, Sarah and Michael. Woo! Are you alone? You got another bitch over there at the hotel with you, huh? That's who you got? Is it Megan? Listen, I ain't even trying to talk about all that. That ain't even got nothing to do with you at this point. Like, it is what it is. What they got to do with me trying to get my daughters? Nothing. It was like, cause you got another bitch up in there. That's why. Get the fuck up out. What the fuck did he say? He said, bitch, you up here doing all this shit? Girl, when that bitch came out his mouth, I said, Sarah, where you going? You gonna just let that fly? I said, if you gonna wear the black accent, you gonna have to, do the action too. And the action would have been to punch that motherfucker right then and there. Cause that black scent came out strong as shit. I said, ooh, bitch, you mad. And she pushed him out the house. I said, that's it, and locked the door. First of all, Michael, why was you trying to get back in the house? You just got off of parole. You want to take your ass back? Okay, so calm the fuck down. He out there like, I don't even know why we gotta go through all this or whatever. You know, why she worried about some goddamn bitch or whatever that I meant and all this shit when it's all about the girls and all this. I said, why she worried about it? Because you are literally bringing her daughters around somebody that she's never met. That's why, bitch. It ain't got shit to do. Granted, I do believe when he said that the bitch still want him. I do believe that. But at this moment, let's take that factor out the play. Okay? This is a whole new bitch. This ain't Megan that she already met. This is a whole old ass bitch that she ain't never met, probably never fucking heard of, besides looking at them phone records and don't know which Maria it is because it was multiple on there, okay? And you up here trying to say it don't matter. Why does it matter where he take the kids? Bitch, I don't want my kids around, and you wouldn't want no other nigga. If she had another nigga up in that house without you meeting him, you would have an issue. You will have an issue with them kids being around them. Okay? That's where she's coming from. All right? Quit playing that dumb shit on this TV. All right? Like you don't know what it is. And then they get into a screaming match or whatever. I said, Sarah, this is what you fucked up at. Okay? Sarah closed the door and she locked it. I said that should have been it right then and there. Because you're not about to get nowhere else further with this man at this point. Okay? It's over. It's done. Ain't nothing left to say. Let it the fuck go right now. Okay? Calm the fuck down. Go get you a drink. Go to sleep or some shit. Wait till your kids come back. That's what you need to do. Okay? Girl, she goes open up the door. Okay, so let's have this conversation. Let's have this yes or no conversation. Do you do this? Okay, yes or no. Did you say that you was going to come over here for Father's Day? Yes or no? Yes or no? And I told you that I was going to pay for the ticket and all that stuff, and I gave you all the information, okay? What happened? Yes or no? I said, you know what? You know what? He said, bitch, I already know what I need to do. I already know what I need to do, bitch. You just mad because you still want me. You still want me and you worried about other bitches and stuff. I said, you the one that's bringing up the bitches right about now. All right? Sarah is out there making a fucking fool of herself. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I said, bitch, first of all, stop shaking over this nigga. I said, first of all, stop shaking over this nigga. He ain't even all that. I'm looking at his hairline and shit look dusty as shit, okay? I said, look at Skeletor. I said, bitch, why your cheekbones look like that? Michael, you look like you do meth. Why your cheekbones look like that? Bitch, them motherfuckers be popping, okay? But anyway, he gets a taxi and he go home to the hotel. Maria at the pool. He sit down there talking. Listen, I'm trying to get my kids, and she all up in her feelings because, I got another woman at the hotel and all this shit. Like, how I'm supposed to see my kids? Maria up here talking about some, she need to get over it. Who sits around for months waiting for a man that don't want her? I said, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up. Now, you was right. They're going to have to come to a compromise on something. They're going to have to sit down and actually talk this shit out. You right. And Maria's, for some reason, I get the feeling that Maria got kids herself. And Maria put niggas over her kids as well. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Giving her answers and shit. The way that she acting with this Michael situation. Because, bitch, if you was in the same situation, you wouldn't want another bitch around your kids before you met this girl or vetted her out. Bitch, it's called safety. I don't know you. Why would I want my kids around you if I ain't never fucking met you, don't know nothing about you, bitch? You just came out of fucking thin air. Poof, here you go. Okay? I said, Maria, if you don't shut your old ass up, and it ain't nothing about age, but she too old to be acting like this. And you can tell in her face, and I'm looking at her eyes, you can tell in her eyes she's a little bit older, okay? And I'm using it in a way that I'm using it because she's saying stupid shit. So you get disrespected when you say stupid shit. And I was just like, girl, if y'all don't get out of my face with this bullshit, Michael, you know exactly what you're doing. You pushing that girl button on purpose. And Sarah, you dumb as shit too. Okay? Because at one point, you hear all these type of words or whatever, but you love that nigga. And I still feel like you do. Okay? And I feel like you probably caught... Let me stop. I'm not finna go there. I'm not finna go there. I was about to say... in her mind, probably when the camera's down and the mic off... Girl, did you see that preview? From what I've been told, Miss Megan, girl, I can't wait till the episode come when you found out that you was pregnant. Until we say that shit, didn't we say that shit? Girl, anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see y'all later. Peace.